Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Giving all honor, praises, and glory to the Most High God in the name of His Son, Hamashiach Yahushua, man. This is a Truth Hurt podcast. I'm Nehemiah. We got Hissamak. We got the Elder. And we got a special guest with us on this episode. We got our brother Lahat, Israelite by blood. We want to welcome to the show, my brother.
Shalom, shalom, my brother. It's a pleasure to be among great brethren. I've had a chance to, fellowship with all you brothers, and it's always a joyful time. If Zephaniah 2 and 1 gather together was a person, that'll be us.
It don't matter. It don't matter where we at, bro. If we in Dallas. If we in Atlanta, we gonna hook up, bro. I don't care where we at.
Exactly.
This is brotherhood for life.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I'm saying? This ain't about you not in my camp, so I don't deal with you. We ain't This is brother. This is what the brotherhood is supposed to be about right here, man.
Right.
Brothers taking trips together, going spreading this word of the Most High, visiting brothers out of town, man, and just keeping that brotherly love together, man.
Right.
All praises.
All praises.
So, like we said, we were gonna have a special guest on this show. This is one of my favorite messengers in Israel personally. And I got the plug with him because I get to get that music when it comes fresh out the kitchen, baby. One of my favorite messengers of the Most High, man, my brother Lahat, Israelite by blood, brother.
Hey, shalom, my brother. Yeah. That, and it's the favor back.
Con. So we wanted to have you on this episode because on this episode, we was going to talk about this so-called rap culture.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And me and you, we do music. We done did music together, great music. You make great music. And this is for the truth, though.
Right.
And the things that the so-called rap culture doing to our nation today, it's literally going against the Most High, teaching us to go against the Most High, man.
Mm-hmm.
That evil communication, teaching our people to go against the Most High. But this is something that our people hold as near and dear to their hearts, the rap culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you live in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So, you done been there. His murders happen there all the time. That's one of our black meccas, so-called black meccas. In Dallas, the same thing.
Right.
We was in Atlanta when King Von got killed in Atlanta. We was visiting with you.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? Down here in Dallas, Mo 3 got murdered.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know what, like 2 weeks later, huh?
Yeah,
or a month,
man.
something like that. 2 weeks later, I think.
On this so-called rap culture, man.
Right. And I think with the rap culture, they understand that, with us growing up in poverty, to each his own, whether it's poverty, the projects, middle class, upper class, it really don't matter. Your culture is your culture, right? Your genealogy, your history is who you are. And I think a lot of people that come from the lower estates of life feel like, I have to do something to get my family out of this situation. When it comes to a living situation, drugs, murder, prostitution, killing, we only have certain branches that we can crawl out on. A lot of our young people, a lot of us when we was young, We only have certain branches that we can crawl out on to get us out of those situations that we sometimes grow up in. And you know, some of these other nationalities and nations, they know. So they take a hand full and they pick and choose. And it's kind of like you grab it and you shake it, and everything that fall out, it fall out. But what's left in your hand right there, that's what they take. You made the cut.
And this so-called rap culture is built to put us against each other.
Right.
Every song is talking about murdering somebody.
Right.
Pouring our sisters out.
Right.
Drugs. Glorifying prison. Now we on a whole new level of satanic worship in the music. You got this drill music. You got rappers rapping about dead rappers. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Homosexuality. This is a new level that Satan done brought it to. And our people is just eating it up, man. Eating it up for the love of that money to get the bag, man.
Yeah.
And we can't see, like back in the day, I remember who was that? NWA came out, right? You had the pastors coming out against them, Reverend Calvin Butts. I remember Ice Cube talking about that. They come against the rappers talking about how bad the music was.
Right.
And as a youngster, you like, bro, this is just my life. This is just my life. But then when you get older, you really see this is the devil's music. You know what I'm saying? It's predicated on us murdering each other.
Right.
How people just eat it up, man. Eat it up, man.
Yeah, and that's the crafty. You know, they have to be crafty with it. You know, money is the ruler of all evil, but money also is a defense. You know, most of the rappers, they do it to make the money. On top of that, there's a lot of Indian oppressor too. Understanding that I want what you got. How did you get there? Oh, well, you know, I had to sell my soul to get this. Guess what we're going to say? Sign me up.
Right.
You see what I mean? Sign me up. And that's where our culture is today when it comes to the, you know, the rap music. You know, like you say, brother Nehemiah, it's all about, you know, promoting the killing, promoting the pouring out our sisters, right? On top of that, now they got the sodomites. You know, it's okay to be same sex.
Doing little Nas X.
Yeah.
Little Nas X.
Right.
This is where we at now. We with Little Nas X. And then it's so bad now, you know.
Is anyone else in technical difficulty?
So they pushing Little Nas X, and this dude went and said that, Brother Nate, mute your phone out. You got them pushing Little Nas X, and this dude came out and said, F they kids. And nothing was said about it. But if any other black man would have said anything like that, they would have tore him down. But it's okay for a so-called homosexual to come up and do something like that.
Right.
This is the world we living in, man. This is the world we living in.
Right. But you know, other people, you know, other stations, radio stations and all that, even other podcasts, you know, they just talked about what he said, but he didn't get no real backlash about it.
Right.
So in a way, they approve what he said. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't get no big backlash when he said that. You know what I'm saying? All they did was just talk. All they did was just talk and conversate about it. But he didn't get no big backlash like other things, you know, that people do.
Right. You gotta ask why they didn't give him no backlash for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Anything to turn out the culture of the Israelite Hebrews, or, you know, the black man or the African American, whatever you want to go about, go about. You know, that's one of the main reasons they put people like that in power. He has no power over my household.
Right.
I'm over your household, but your household, but we just 4 people. You got 1 million people out there.
Right.
Billions of people out there that love
millions of people out there that'll probably, you know, X you out for speaking on the young brother.
For real.
That's
and
what's
like
so
the part
crazy
where you said about how they take it, they shake it up. They shake it up and they'll be like, who want to get this bag?
Exactly.
Once you shake it up, you got so many amount of people that's willing to do whatever. I ain't doing that. No, I ain't doing that. It may be the best route in the world. I ain't doing that gay stuff. I ain't doing it. You got a brother say, hey, I'll do it. And then they go give him the bag here. Just to bring down the Israelite man, like you said.
Hey, let me ask y'all brothers something. Let me ask y'all something. How long do you think Israelite music been around?
It's always been around.
Always been around. If you can go back to KSR 1, E40, I think KSR 1 had a song, Why Is That? Speaking about the Hebrew men, the Israelite men. Then you had E40 come up with a song called Tell Me When to Go, talking about the Ghost Riders of the Lots. These was way back in the days. Then you got your Ethiopian Israelite, right? Well, they got one of the biggest radio stations for the Israelite music platform. But with the confusion of the world, how can we expand across the seas? When you got an organ, I ain't gonna say organ, but when you got a debate with a brother about nationality, or hey brother, you ain't this, you ain't that, you put up a straight stumbling block that you got to jump over. So the system already know that when Lil Nas come on the radio broadcast and speak what he speak, or whoever it may be, the system already know with the stumbling blocks and the confusion of the culture, you dang right we ain't gonna say nothing to them. We gonna bag them up. You know what I mean? And it leave people like us. Go ahead, my brother.
No, go ahead, Doc. Go ahead.
No, it just leave people like us, you know, to pick up the pieces and spit the truth to the understanding that we know, and let it catch the millions of people that we know.
Right.
Because this the main problem right here. 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10. This is the difference between us and them. Because you told me personally, you make great music and you pay your own money for your own music.
Right.
And you don't want a dime for it.
That's right. That's right.
On that. Because this is for the lesson. So you got people who making music. Ain't nothing wrong with making money.
Yeah.
But this is the problem with the rap culture. The bag. We got to get the bag. We got to, no matter what you got to do, the bag. So that's going against 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. So they know we poor. We ain't got nothing. So we gonna take the poorest of the poor. They gonna be willing to do anything. Think about all them boys out of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Look how many boys came out of New Orleans. All of them out the wars. You know what I'm saying? Look at out the wars. Look at New York, out the boroughs. You know what I'm saying? Look at LA, out of the different neighborhoods with all the gangs and all the violence.
Right.
So this is where these people come from, these brothers come from. So the buy their mama a house or the shine or anything like that. Now we done fell into the love of filthy. Right. Because we say, brothers say, I gotta get diapers for my baby and I gotta feed my family. But in reality, bro, we've been out in the street, niggas wanna get around. He want to be riding clean so he can mess with the females. He want to stunt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what a brother want to do. So quit lying and saying you doing it just to feed your family. Nope, you done fell in love with the money. And now you willing to do anything to get it. And say, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Now check this out. You want to know how they pierce themselves through with many sorrows? Don't all the rappers, why do all the rappers put on the white Jesus and crosses?
Right.
And if they ain't doing that, then they putting the ankh on themselves.
Exactly.
And they pierce they done from the faith and pierce themselves with many sorrows by chasing after the money, because we supposed to be working on our spirit. And it's the spirit versus the flesh. But if we going after the money, we go after the bag, you put the spirit on the back burner.
Yeah.
And that's why they say in all these songs, the women really, they willing to strip, they willing to rob, they willing to hoe, the brothers willing to murder, sell dope. I'm willing to go to jail. I'm willing to do whatever to get this bag.
Exactly.
That's the mentality that we got for this rap game. Why is the rap culture more dangerous than going to Afghanistan? They preach murder.
Yeah.
And we know this. I grew up listening to all of them.
Right.
And influenced by all of them.
Right.
And now looking back, this culture, starting at NWA, they took that thing and they straight twisted this thing.
Exactly.
They said no more KRS-One, no more EPMDs, no more the G's is really telling the truth.
Right.
I heard a rapper say in an interview that he had became conscious that the stuff he was rapping about, he had a rap contract. He was like, man, he's from California, man. This stuff I'm rapping about, it's against my people. He said he went and changed some songs up, made some stuff more positive when he turned the album in. They said, man, you better come back with the stuff we signed you up to.
Right.
Like
it froze on.
He said, you better go back and redo this album and bring back what we paid you to do. You can kick rocks. That's what he said. They don't want nothing positive from us. They don't want to hear us uplifting one another.
Exactly.
They want to hear us tearing each other down, because the ones that's getting paid the most money is teaching our people to whore themselves out. The Nicki Minaj, Cardi B's, the Megan Stallions. They teaching the brothers to be homosexuals. You got the little Nas X's, the little Uzi Verts, the Waynes. You know what I'm saying? This was influencing our children at this point. That's their idols.
Right.
Yeah. I have a verse for that, which you just said, bro.
Bring it out. Huh?
It's a 1 Samuel 2 and 3. It says verse 3, talk no more so exceeding proudly. You know, so the words that they're saying, talk no more so exceeding proudly.
Right.
Let no arrogancy come out of your mouth. So all the stuff they be saying about drugs and guns and whoring their sisters out, this gay stuff and all that kind of stuff, you know. And for the Lord is a God of knowledge.
Right.
So it's just like with the music, with the Israelite music. So, you know, they spitting out knowledge.
Right.
You know. And by him, actions are weighed. So if you continue to sin through your music and telling people to be a whore, to go get the bag, and you know, all this kind of stuff, your actions are going to be weighed by the Most High.
Exactly.
That's for real, man.
Right.
And they don't realize that. They think I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me. No, look how powerful rap is.
Right.
Tupac taught everybody that only God can judge you. That ain't in the Bible. But that's what all black people believe. Because Tupac said.
He went out, Ishmael.
Yeah. You there, Nehemiah? Deacon. But yeah, bro. So that music is just wicked as hell, man. That that new wave rap, that even the old rap music, man. It's
exactly.
You got anything on it?
Yeah, I got something on it. Let me get let me get. He went out. Let me see.
What you want?
You there, bro?
I'm here. Can you see me?
Yeah. Go ahead, bring it out.
Okay, I got on that 1 Samuel 2 and 3, what you was talking about. I'm gonna go back and it say talk no more so exceedingly proudly, right? When you go here to Psalms 94 and 5, when they speak like that, when they speak on the things and rap about the things that they're doing, this is what they're actually doing. Psalms 94 verse 5. They break in pieces thy people.
Right.
They bring about envy. What it say? Envy not the oppressor, right? When you read this, they break in pieces thy people. We are broken-hearted people already from the history, right? From our forefathers, right? Continue to read, it says, oh Lord, and afflict thine heritage. They afflict your people. Like you say earlier, you're gonna be held accountable for the things you say. So when they afflicting the heritage of the father, oh my brother, when that day come, just know he may flame you on the spot.
Because that heritage. Read that. Read that again.
You want me to read that again?
Yeah.
No, we'll read which one?
The one you got, his mark.
The 1 Samuel.
1 Samuel 2 and 3.
Oh, okay. The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2, verse 3. Talk no more so exceeding proudly. Let no arrogancy come out of your mouth.
Because one of the things the Most High hates is pride.
You
know what I'm saying? And every rapper in the industry is proud. Know what I'm saying? And talks exceedingly proudly about.
Golly. Hey, what that boy the baby say? He say he would eat some bacon. He say, I don't even trust a nigga that eat bacon. Well, how that sound? Think about that.
Yeah.
You back, my brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Read that last part.
For the Lord is a God of knowledge, and by him actions
and knowledge.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And by him actions are weighed.
So the Most High is a God of knowledge, and he gonna weigh your actions according to the law. That knowledge is the law. What he gonna judge us on is the law, and that heritage that I brought out, that's the law. Know what I'm saying? And what the rap culture is doing is going against God's laws.
Right.
From murder.
Yeah.
Murder. Worshiping other gods. Pouring the sisters out. Hating your brother. What else? They're against family.
Judging unrighteously.
Because they don't talk about marriage. Judging unrighteously. They're against family because they don't speak about marriage. They speak about pouring the sisters out. Against a nation. They don't speak about togetherness. They talk about me, that nigger spirit. Know what I'm saying? So it's easy for Esau or the fake Jew to pick us apart, brother. A lot of them brothers, like I know for a fact, Dolph, Mo3, and I believe King Bond, all was on the same record. Know what I'm saying? And within 2 years, all these dudes got murdered.
Yeah.
It's like, how many rappers did you say done died?
45. 45 in 2021. Only in that 1 year. Even another rapper.
Insurance kicking and booming right now, ain't it?
And there's another rapper that died that was. Hold on.
Hey, let me get right quick. Let me get right quick on that 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10, what you brought out, Brother Nehemiah. I'm a back up a verse to verse 9, right? It say, but they that will be rich fall into temptation. That's letting you know right now you will not be able to control the stability. Look at King Solomon. Look at King David. You talking about some of the richest forefathers that we had, bro. And look how they formed the ball. Look how they came in it solid, and at the end, both of them, you feel me? They fell. Or I'm gonna just say they fold or flipped up, right? But look what it say. But they that will be rich fall into temptation. We know temptation, once you fall in it, you are already guilty of sin. Watch this. And a snare. You know how you be in the forest, you see the animals, they trying to catch the wild tigers in the cold and all this, and that snare just catch them out of nowhere. Once you get caught in that snare, it ain't no 100% chance the Father gonna come through there and release you.
No. It's because you go against the Father, you in trouble. And then check this out. I'm finna land me back off you, right?
Hey, let me finish it right quick.
Go ahead.
Watch this. It say, and into many, not a few, but many foolish and hurtful, hold up, lust. You understand what that means? Many. Now we know after we purge our body and get on our knees, cry, shed blood, tears, and everything, right? And you get rid of all those spirits. And when that spirit say, man, you know what? I shall return to my home. And the scriptures say when it return, it come with what? 7 more, just like
7 more.
Just like it. You can't even take control of that. How you gonna handle some money when it tell you you gonna fall into foolish snares, mean dumb? Because he always lets you know and prepare you, right? The body is set up and made to know. We know, man, I know I'm breaking the law. But see, we so ignorant of a people, we'll do like Christ say don't do. Don't tempt the Father and say, well, God, you know, if you bless me through this, if you just let me make it through this, God, I won't do it no more. Never. Don't even do yourself like that. You know what I mean? Watch this. Which drown.
We'll lie to ourselves in a minute.
Exactly. Look what it say. Look what it say. Which drown men in destruction and prediction. Look here, don't even throw me in no 12-foot pool. Can you swim? Can you swim?
I can swim.
I can swim too, but guess what? Once some limbs get tied. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
So you gonna fall into that lust, right?
Right.
And 1 or 2 things gonna happen. And you gonna go to jail, or you gonna get killed.
Hey, that's that snare.
1 or 2 things gonna happen. And then check this out.
Right.
So that love of the money that can drove you into all of that, that love of the money. Let's get that one more time. Read that next verse. Read that next verse.
Which one? Which one, brother? Oh,
Timothy. Yeah.
Timothy, 6 and 10. Okay. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have earned from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
So a lot of these rappers they die very young. A lot of them is going to prison. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. This is the book of prison. So for this love of the money, for you chasing the bag, doing whatever for this, you done put your life on the line for it, for the bag, right? Now look at the scripture say. Now you have the love of the money, chasing this bag. Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 11. Wealth gotten by vanity shall diminish.
Proverbs
13. How was 13 and 11? How was the rap money got? People, you would say, oh, it's because of my lyrics. No, it's because of your vanity. They like the most vainest people. You know what I'm saying? The ones that express themselves the most, being like the most. Wealth gotten by vanity shall diminish, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase. So it don't matter if you want to be a drug dealer, you a trap rapper, you want to be a pimp rapper, you want to be a gangster rapper, you this money by vanity, that money gonna diminish because you chasing them lust. You gonna be in the streets because I don't know why they don't leave the streets. They always gotta be a real street nigga. Dog, still in his hood. That's where they got him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
3 on the other side of town. That's where they got him at. You know what I'm saying? Dude, we can take it all the way to Tupac. Tupac running. They can say he predicted his death. I love Tupac music too, but it ain't hard to predict your death when you following after a group of people to go to meet. You know what I'm saying? Is this all we do? If I'm rolling with the Pyru and Pyru doing gangster stuff, and I'm right there with him, what's gonna happen? Eventually something gonna happen to me. So it ain't hard for me to say, well, burning these streets, selling dope, it's a possibility I can go to jail. And if I go to jail, did I predict it, or was I just out here doing foolish stuff? You gonna reap what you sow. And these rappers, like, I'm gonna tell you this. Mo 3, he from Dallas. My wife used to listen to him, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't even listen to his brother. I couldn't even listen to him while he was alive. Because I'm like, this brother got on his death. I mean, death on his breath.
Yeah.
I'm listening to what he's rapping. Like, this dude is gonna die.
Yeah.
Because brothers, they in a Navy SEAL or something, the way they want to go against their own brothers. The hatred that they got for their own brothers, that they rather use an AK-47 to kill your own brother. You know what I'm saying? But the white man out here committing all types of atrocities, but you ain't gonna do nothing to him.
No, you ain't gonna mess
that dude around. No. KKK out here, you want to beef with somebody, KKK right here.
Exactly.
No, that's curses, bro. Deuteronomy 28 and 50.
Right.
Brother,
what was that? Proverbs, what did you?
Proverbs 13 and 11.
Okay.
Well, gotten by vanity shall diminish. That's why a lot of drug dealers had money. You can watch these interviews. They talk about how much money they used to have. Oh, yeah, man, I had millions of dollars, $20 million stacked up, all paper money. What happened to it? The feds got it. You got robbed. The rats hated the ball. You know what I'm saying? You went to jail, and that money diminished. And yet we watch all these documentaries about gangsters and still don't get the point. We're not real gangsters. Esau is the real gangster. You know what I'm saying? Because he a cold-blooded killer of everybody. We only killing ourselves. Our people only think they gangster because they kill another brother. That ain't gangster. That's cowardly. That's a coward. Matter of fact, the Bible say a tender and delicate brother. His eyes shall be even towards his brother. That's all I see running around here, man. Tender and delicate brothers. And this is what they call the rap culture.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
I got something right here, bro. It's Proverbs 12 and 13.
Proverbs chapter 13.
12 and 13.
Yep. This is the wicked is snared by the transgression of his lips. But the just shall come out of trouble. There you go. Say, there you go.
Right.
Yeah. There you go. What I brought up about the snare.
Right.
But the just shall come out of trouble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We witnessed that ourselves. These people came against us, man. We out here teaching the word of God. And we walked away from that thing 2 times, and the police don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
But in the days that we was out here running the streets, the thing that happened to us, the word with the police, wouldn't have never happened on the streets. You know what I'm saying? The police wouldn't have just let us away and not saying nothing to us. But that was the Most High that was with us. Because the just shall come out of trouble, and the ones that were trying to make trouble with us, and we had to handle our business, they end up going.
Right.
But in this world we live in, we use another way.
Mm-hmm. And the thing about the music today that they teaching the kids, like, it's not even, you can't even speak on a situation that you've seen or experienced. What they done labeled it is you a snitch, right? In music, you may sometimes I had to pop that nigga because he told he shouldn't have been a rat. You know what I mean? Well, when you think about a rat, it's just a word that they done created to make you go against the law of the Father. Let's get Leviticus 5 and 1, right? It says, and if a soul sin and hear the voice of swearing and is a witness, whether he has seen or known of it, if he do not utter it, then he shall bear his iniquity. We can't even follow that one little old law right there. And sometimes the Father made this law to help your brother. This how you show true love, when you help your brother out the mud. It's kind of like this right here. How can I understand true brotherhood, right? If the line of communication ain't on point, right? If I know I can stand out, you brothers read the scriptures, right? Understand the knowledge, talk about the scriptures of the rap game and different cultures and how those things work. Because the simple fact is, when it's time to grab these Bibles, go out there and teach our people classes like this, that's war, right? We are considered the evildoers in the eyesight of the evildoers. Do that make sense? We breaking all the worldly, right? Oh man, y'all telling, man, why y'all hate the white men? Why y'all hate the other nations? Why y'all lying? Why y'all telling on that, bro? Why y'all, all these laws that we supposed to get? See, this what separates you from nationalities. This how you become the South, because you a bitter nigga. Excuse my language, but you bitter. What's the name of this show? Truth Hurts?
The truth hurts.
I got to tell the truth.
You got to.
I got to tell the truth. Right?
Say on what you speaking on about how this rap game tells you use a rat if you snitch, right? And you brought out a law. Remember, I said the rap culture, next to the Christian church, the rap culture is the next worst thing for our people.
Yeah.
Because it's spread all across the world too. Not good, pure hip-hop music. Talking about this rap culture today, drill music, gangster rap music, stripper music, you know what I'm saying? And look at this. That's why the Lord told us in Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 6, let no man deceive you with vain words. Man. What is rap music? Vain words. Because they telling you, we did this lick, you better not tell. But the statistics for the FBI is they got a 98% conviction rate because all the gangsters tell. So how you gonna turn around and tell somebody not to tell when you tell it? But those vain words that they putting in that music. But exactly. It's like because of these things, you want to listen to them vain words that's coming from this music. You don't want to tell it, so you want to let murderers run around still in the neighborhood, which I don't understand that for the life of me. Get these murderers off the street if you're scared of them. But it's because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. Be not ye therefore takers with them. These are the children of disobedience because they teaching our people to go against God's laws. And check this out. They wearing crosses and Borgia pieces on their neck.
Oh, tattoo. Right. Hey, they tattooing them on their back.
Right.
The cross on their forehead.
Oh, that's wait a minute, like this, bam.
Yeah.
And then look, they'll hit you with the boat move. What is that?
That's the mark of Satan, is what it is. That's the mark of Satan.
You feel?
I got a picture, right? Look how closely related to the heart of Christianity that this rap culture is. Watch this. Let me get it right quick.
Hey,
I put this little meme together. Y'all probably already seen it. Let me see.
I can't see it. I can't pull it back.
That's the Pope.
Oh, that's him? Oh, I see him. Is that 21 Savage right there?
That's the Catholic Church. Yeah. He got a cross on his forehead. You got the Christian pastor down there with the cross. You got the KKK with the cross. And you got the Catholic Church with the cross. So the Catholic Church is pedophiles. The rappers is homosexuals. The pastor is a thief. And the KKK is the devil.
Straight up. Straight Roman Empire.
You know what I'm saying? But our people, you'll see sisters who they think, if let's say if this was of good mark from the Most High, right? Let's say if it was. You seeing strippers, dancers, whores, rappers, drug dealers, Catholic people, KKK people. You know what I'm saying? All these it's supposed to be for the good. I'm glad I'm in this truth and know where the cross come from and understand that it's the mark of Tammuz and they are doing the will of Tammuz.
Exactly.
So that's why all these rappers gonna do Christmas. All these strippers gonna do Christmas. All these Christians gonna do Christmas. All these Catholics gonna do Christmas because they are worshiping their God.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Reincarnated as his son, Tammuz, which is what they call Borgia, what they call white Jesus. They are worshiping, they are doing Jesus' birthday. They doing Nimrod birthday. They ain't doing Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing the Christ of the Bible. They doing Borgia, also known as Jesus, also known as Nimrod and Tammuz, whatever you want to call they pagan gods, man.
Right.
Because they doing paganism. So all these mugs out here that's doing, they got the crosses and such, but y'all just pagans.
Right.
You'll be better off just owning it instead of thinking I'm a Christian. I love the Lord. No, you don't. No, you don't. You love this world. And the love of the Father is not in you. That's why you said we the enemy here. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So when we speak this truth, we just haters. Oh, you just haters. You ain't got no money like us. You just hate. Nah, I'd rather not have that. If it means doing the stuff that these people doing today. You know what I'm saying? If it means selling your soul, hating your brother, hating your sister or hating your children. Nah, I'm not taking none of that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get one more scripture. Give
Go
me,
ahead.
I'm going to read it. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. This right
What was
here
it?
is a
What?
heavy. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9.
6 and 9, okay.
And it reads, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God? So all these people thinking, oh, Jesus love everybody, we all can get into the kingdom. Then who is the unrighteous then? You know what I'm saying? The ones that deliberately going against the Most High.
Right.
Be not deceived. This another one. Be not deceived. Don't let these people fool you. Don't let these people trick you. Neither fornicators. So ain't fornicating a big thing in the rap culture? It's a big thing, period. Won't make it into the kingdom. Idolaters. So you run around with a white Jesus piece on your neck.
Right.
That's idolatry. You ain't making it into the kingdom. Adulterers. That's spiritual adultery and physical adultery. Nor effeminate. They got effeminates in the rap culture. They hitting on all. It's like they went down the line and say, we finna do all this. And say, nor abusers with themselves, with mankind. Who is mankind? The other nations is mankind. You man. Esau is mankind. That's why you say one small step for man, one giant step for mankind. He said, no abusers with themselves. If you go into this rap game, look at every major rapper that's been in this game. You know what I'm saying? Starting with Eazy-E, Suge Knight, Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? All of them got a fake Jew with them, man.
Yo.
All of them Jay-Z. Got a fake Jew right there side by side with him.
And the fake Jew know he fake. He know he
yourself with him. And he know he fake and got the real Jew with him. Because the real Jew is the one that's making the product.
Exactly.
So it's a North Thieves. How many of these record labels done stole from their artists? You know what I'm saying? How many black record label owners done stole from their artists? North covetous. They covet. That's all they do is covet in the rap game. North drunkards.
Wait a minute. Hold on, brother Nehemiah.
North rebels. Con.
Don't cut him like that. Just slow down a little bit. Nah, go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Like,
somebody got to tell it. You heard me?
Look, it's like they went. I'm telling you, it's like they went and looked in the scriptures. We finna do everything the Lord told us not to do.
Right.
Christianity did that. The rap gang doing that, and it say no rebels, we love to fight, be into it with each other. No extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of God. And such were some of you. And so, that was us.
Yeah.
We ain't running from it.
Yeah.
We owning it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We gonna own this thing. And it's, but ye were washed. But ye were justified. But ye were justified in the name of the Lord of Mashiach Yahushua by the Spirit of our God, the Most High, man. Because we understand.
Right.
The law is what's going to purify you. Yes, sir.
Can I read something? Let me read this right here. This is the pipeline of the generation. This is the pipeline of the history. This is how they think and how they see us. That's why it's so important that, we bring out scriptures, knowledge like this. Watch this right here. This is from the Willie Lynch letter written in 1712. Look what it say. Thank you for continuing to bring 95% of what you earn to our businesses. Brother Ishmael, what's that scripture in Deuteronomy 28 where it say you shall go to them in one of all things? Read that for me right quick. Let me get that.
Deuteronomy 28 and
48.
28 and 48.
And 40.
Get that right there for me right quick.
28, 48?
Yeah, 28 and 48.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Okay.
Which the Lord shall sin against thee.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. He say that he shall sin against you. Somebody to take you and give you to the ones that he sent to you, right? Watch this. Go ahead.
In hunger.
In hunger. Go ahead.
And in thirst.
Oh, I'm thirsty. Boy, my throat's so dry, boy, if I can just get a tip of what, hey, Brother Nehemiah, ain't that what the rich man said the last? Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
And in nakedness.
In nakedness, go ahead.
And in want of all things.
Now, I'm going to speak on that nakedness because we know the Bible is written in English. We know some of the English words can mean 90 things. So it can be nakedness in clothes, and it can also be nakedness in the knowledge of who we are. We don't consider who we are. You can be blind and naked in understanding your true inheritance. Like you can be nakedness in understanding that you are the salt of the earth. Naked means you have no cover. You don't have no kind of protection to defend yourself in certain situations. Right? Now, this is what it says. It says, thank you for continuing to bring 95% of what you earn to our business. Thank you, brother. Watch this. Thanks for buying our heel figures, Korans, Nikes, and all other brands you so adore. I have to read it like this because this is what it is. Watch this. You're super rich athletics, entertainers, intellectuals, and business persons, both legal and illegal. What you say earlier, Brother Nehemiah? Brothers sell drugs. Brothers do whatever they got to do to make $1. Then you got your brothers on our end. We have businesses that we work for. Thank God for you brothers that make these, that you brothers make these garments. That is the new way. That's the new style. You hear me? Watch this right here. Exchange most of their money for our car. Listen, everybody want to be equal, but it's our cars. Watch this. It's a jewelry. You can go to the ice box up here. Me and my wife, I tell y'all a funny story. I told my wife, I say, man, you know what? I want to go to the ice box, look at some jewelry, see if I can do a layaway. I ain't ashamed to say it, right? Because guess what? That's what we do. That's exactly what he talking. Get up there. I'm thinking I'm finna get him like 5,000. Start up a layaway. You know, I'm thinking I'm finna find somebody 10 I can pay out. Oh no, buddy. They 60,000 and up.
Damn.
I never. Watch this right here. It say homes. Our people. I'm not knocking the brothers and sisters that buying their home because, you know, the scriptures say build your houses and everything like that. But me personally, I can't see me putting myself in a 30-year contract with these people. Something, Lord forbid, something happen to me or my wife. I leave all that pressure on one person, right? I just can't see it going like that for me. I'm good with a manufacturing home, and now land, I'll pay for some land. You feel me? I ain't gotta have nothing but an acre of land, and I can make it look like 10 acres. Because we know how to got it, make it look like something. Watch this. And clothing. What a windfall they have provided for us. Watch this. Watch this. The less, here we go. We're going back to the hood now. Hold your seat. The less fortunate, right, among you spend all they have at our neighborhood stores. Guess what? It's January. It's income tax time, baby. It's time to go get that car. It's time to go get them clothes. It's time to go get that jewelry. It's time to go buy them Nikes. It's time to go get them J's. Because guess what? This is the only time you're going to have a lump of money. That's why I say the unfortunate. They spend all their bread and they going to sit there and keep and caca with you, make you feel like, oh, you always welcome here. I bet we is. Watch this. Let me finish it. Watch this. It's a neighborhood store enabling us to open even more stores. Sure, they complain about us, right? Catch us on the street, reading Deuteronomy 28 and 48, complaining about it, right? But never do anything to hurt us economically. They already they playing chess. They playing chess on us. They done took this, master it, give it to the European, give us to the Europeans, and teach us the language of this right here. And they already know how we gonna go about it. Cause what they say, if you want to hide something from them, put it in that book. Cause guess what? The main thing is to make someone understand that I trust you, brother Ishmael. I trust you, brother Nehemiah. But if y'all say, oh man, kind of fishy, man, I don't know. I'm gonna do my best to try to make y'all understand it. You can trust me. And that's the failure with a lot of brothers today. They trying to prove themselves the wrong way by cutting their brothers out, backstabbing their brothers, lying on their brothers, and all that go with it.
Yeah. Let me finish this 48 that's going to tie into all that.
Go ahead.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Dang. Hey, you gotta rub your head like that, boy.
So, like I said, got us totally destroyed, right? To the point where you complain about the white man, right?
Mm-hmm.
But see, you're doing the white man's customs. So how mad are you? Because you know that income tax they're gonna get in January, February. Remember, just in December they spent all their money up on Christmas doing the white man's pagan religion.
Exactly.
Then you're gonna turn around, buy the white man's product. Like this is the most baffling thing to me. Gucci blatantly was racist towards us, monkeys and all types of stuff. And these Negroes still buy Gucci.
Still.
Now check this out. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 14 and verse 3. Now land me back. Sirach 14 and verse 3.
Hold on, brother.
And it reads.
Go ahead.
Riches are not comely for God. I don't think you heard me. I don't think people might not see this in the Bible. You got people who rich, who know Gucci was purposely racist towards them and still go buy Gucci. So the scriptures say, Israelites, riches are not comely for a nigger. It ain't good for a nigga to have money. Because a nigga with money is gonna go buy Jordans, gonna go buy chains, gonna get gypped on chains because you don't know how to mark a real chain. Gonna get gypped on cars. You spending money on cars. There ain't no value in cars. Know what I'm saying? A nigga are gonna do that, and they keep doing it over and over. And then that's why they give them money, right? But you'll never see one of these rappers come opening up a grocery store. How come it's all these millionaires running around here, but it ain't no black grocery stores running around here? Ain't no Israelite. All these rich folks, they Israelites now. Why ain't no Israelite grocery stores? Y'all got millions.
Right.
Riches are not comely for a nigger. And what should an envious man do with money?
With money.
If you're an envious man, I got $1 million, right? But I'm studying looking at Mark Zuckerberg and what he got. I'm envious and I'm covetous of him. I'm not happy with what I got. Now I got to get more money. Now I got to stunt. Now I got to be puffy, or I got to be the #1 stunner. Know what I'm saying? That's what niggers do with their money. This is what Jay-Z was talking about with Boosie and them when they take the money and they put it to their ear like a phone. Now all these youngsters get all the money, put it in their ear like a phone. riches are not only for a nigga, because a person of real wealth would never do anything like that. You won't even see them with a stack of money. Know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, they so rich, they ain't pulling no money out. Real wealth, real royal people, people saying they kings don't move like that. Know what I'm saying? Real wealthy people, and the scriptures say we rich. Know what I'm saying? The scripture, Christ himself said, I know thy works, thy tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich, because we rich in the spirit, man.
Exactly.
They ain't manifesting the spirit, it's all about the flesh. And 1 John 2:15 say, let me get that right quick. 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. And I love this scripture right here because it solidifies that lie that they tell on Christ, that they tell on Most High. Yeah, white Jesus came for everybody when they made him up. But Hamashiach Yahweh only came for the Israelites. So he didn't come for the whole world. And 1 John 2 and 15 say, love not the world. Neither the things that are in the world.
Wait a minute.
Any man love the world, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. How can you love the Father, Yah, when he got all these rules and regulations? You want to be rich like the white man. You want to be in a white man kingdom. You want to be like Jay-Z. Jay-Z want to be like Bill Clinton and them.
Hey, what's that song? What's that song? I want to be like Mike.
I want to be like Mike.
You remember that?
Mike? Yeah. You can't be Mike. Mike sold out a long time ago.
Mike don't care nothing about what you got going.
Don't even know about what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? But you love the world. You want to be a rapper. You want the world to love you. The position that we in, the world ain't gonna love us. And Christ told us that. He said, if the world hates you, know that it hated me first.
Exactly.
Know that it hated me first.
Exactly.
Because we gonna come telling this truth. Just one little thing that you said about the snitching part. That thing's so big in our community, man. But it's law that the Most High God told us to do. You know what I'm saying? And they got it to the point, like, it really only supposed to be if me, you, and Hisamach did some dirt together, then we ain't supposed to snitch on each other. Not if I'm an innocent bystander and I see you shoot an innocent bystander, I'm not supposed to say nothing because that's snitching. Man, you a damn fool.
You a damn fool.
You a damn fool.
You gonna get the same judgment as he got.
Exactly.
And that goes back to
that's why
Go ahead, my brother. I apologize.
I said, that's why these children are all oppressors. A lot of these rappers ain't even over 25 years old. Oppressing the neighborhood. Like, I went back home, bro, to Saginaw, Michigan, and they was telling me about all the murders, and they said these dudes wasn't even over 18 years old, and they was telling me the stuff they was doing. Whacked out on these drugs, don't give a damn, bro. And they said all of them is youngsters. Shooting people mama house in broad daylight. Mind you, the city ain't nothing but 15 square miles.
Right, and so you know what?
It ain't big.
And you know why? Because the tender man shall leave his wife and his kids. It ain't no, should I say, the foundation, the gates, right? Jeremiah 14:2 say what? The gates language. It's lacking. You know what I mean? And the leaders, which is, you know, a positive voice from the scriptures, from the knowledge, they not even hearing what we doing. And I hate to say it, but how can they hear us when we gotta get ourselves right? Somebody gotta break the yoke. You feel me? Somebody gotta break the chain. This right here is very vital. It's very effective for our young people. And there's some young people out there that's hungry for this. That's hungry for this, right? But when they look at us or when they hear about us, the image that the world has put up, or even ourselves, we got to take accountability. You know, sometimes they like, man, they doing the same thing we doing.
Hey, I got a scripture. 2 Chronicles 7 and 14.
Okay. 2 Chronicles 7 and 14.
If my people, 7 and 14.
Okay.
If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. So everybody that's doing wicked, they need to stop and follow these commandments, and then the Most High is going to hear their prayers.
So
if they just keep doing wickedness, man, he's not going to hear nothing.
They ain't gonna hear nothing. And if we as a nation of people can't come together and pull that chain and lock it, guess what? Most of us ain't gonna be trying to hear nothing, man. It's sad to say that. And somebody gotta speak the truth. Somebody gotta call the elephant that's out in the room. Us as the gates, we have to be a little bit more stable. You see what I mean? Because I'm gonna be real with you. They watching. The whole world is watching to see and hear the Israelites, because it's written in this word. The scripture you just brought out, 1 Corinthians 7 and 14. Not saying everybody ain't humble, but for the ones that is humble, the Father is hearing. The Father is sending down that rain in due season when it need to be. But the moment that we all come together and jump over the stumbling blocks, we can start making a change in what people perception is of us.
Right.
It may not be me and you or the next man, but what about the others? Because I'm in Atlanta, I'm not in Dallas. I'm in Atlanta, I'm not in California, right? I'm in Atlanta, I'm not in Cincinnati. I'm in Atlanta, I'm not in Mexico and Africa. You see what I mean? So the people over there, the gates that they have may be doing it a totally different way.
Right. So they gotta humble themselves.
That's the key. That's the key.
And just like Deacon Nehemiah said earlier, the pride that these people have, you know what I'm saying? And they gotta cut that pride out, man, and go ahead and humble themselves.
Brother, that's what's in Israel. That pride is what's running through us, period. It's running through Israel. That's what's keeping brothers that's got a simple misunderstanding or a simple disagreement, make them not deal with each other. And then make them not let their people deal with other people. And I don't understand for the life of me. I don't understand that for the life of me.
Exactly.
How people is falling into that same trap, man. That's why people think it's a cult. Because if we supposed to be real, if you depart from me, bro, why am I mad at you, bro? Because in reality, if we needed to depart from each other like Paul and Barnabas, then it's probably for the best. It's probably so we won't be up here fighting. You know what I'm saying? So we can get along better if you over here and I'm over here.
Exactly.
Not I'm mad because you left me. No, well, sure, because that's a relationship. And that's what a lot of people used to, toxic relationships. So then when somebody leaves them, then it's a toxic relationship, they're actually mad instead of being relieved. You should be glad because we've been fighting. We should be able to make up, like the scriptures say, and continue on our brotherhood. That's what's wrong with Israel, man. They have a simple disagreement, and they still tend and delicate, like they was in the world. We disagree on something as simple as the moon, and now you don't want to talk to me no more.
Yeah.
And it is brothers who reprobate, right? It's brothers who reprobate running throughout Israel, who the Lord say, don't be around them. The Marcos that cause division, that's true. But it's a lot of people causing division right now.
Exactly.
That's why we can't get together. If it was individuals, it'll be a lot of individual people that'll be together. But when you got camps and congregations, and we got one, you know what I'm saying? We the Swords of the Spirit. But we believe in unifying brothers. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing too big. What is so big that we can't unify for the nation of Israel? Ain't that what it's supposed to be about?
Yeah.
If the rap culture is teaching us to be against each other, be against each other for what neighborhood you from, for what city you from, all it teaches Willie Lynch to hate each other. The truth is supposed to teach us to love each other. So for the life of me, I don't understand how somebody teaching the truth and then you got hate your brother.
Right.
That don't make no sense, man.
Exactly.
So that's what people have to understand on. This is what people got to understand. And I don't think a lot of people think about this part. It's a lot of people got a lot of growing up to do, man.
Exactly.
Even in the truth, mind you, there's a lot of us still children or babes. So you expect a lot from this person that just not too long came out the truth, out the world, probably 40-some years old, 50-some years old, been in the world most of their life.
Yeah. I need to charge. Hey, Isaac, I know the brother come back in. I don't know what happened. But, it's another scripture on that 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and 33.
Okay.
And this goes back to what Brother Nehemiah, Deacon Nehemiah was just saying, right? About, us as a nation of people. So me personally, I think you will have to start with the core. You will have to start with the root.
Yeah, that's where it's at. That's where it starts. That's where it starts.
Huh?
That's where it starts. That's where the problem starts.
Exactly. So
the brothers, the elders, on they need to make up.
Right.
That's where all this venom comes from.
Exactly. Now watch this right here. Brother Isaac, read that right there. You got that right there, 1 Corinthians. I read it, 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and 33. It says, for God is not the author of confusion. Right?
Right.
So we know where it's in it. Just look at the word author for a moment. Author means what? The headline. You came up with this. You created this. He is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. He is the great creator. So he's the author, right? It say, for God is not the author of confusion. It's like the brother said, it's real simple stuff like, man, you stepped on my shoes. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Well, this is the third time you stepped on them. What you gonna do? Keep stepping on my shoes? God damn, woo. Well, dang. If you feel like that, why you didn't say nothing the first time it happened? You let the third time build up before you want to say, hey, man, what you gonna... Now that animosity is already there now. You see what I mean? When you could have just met through 15 to 18 or 18 and 15, the brother, and let them know, hey, man, can you kind of wash my feet, man? My toes, so I've been working all week. Can you kind of wash my feet? You know what I mean? You stepped on it. He gonna, oh, my bad, bro. You just gained the brother. All the animosity was gone, but once you let 3 times go by before you say something, you at a point now to where you really want to fight the brother. So he all confused about it. They confused. You confused. Watch this. But of peace. Huh? A peaceful mind brings about calmness. A peace of mind can make you be like, man, let me call my brother Ishmael. Man, let me call brother Nehemiah. Hey, brother, what's going on, man? The sun's shining so good out here, boy, I'm about to catch me a tan. You at peace. You can speak fruits into the soul of your brother. Brother Nehemiah, boy, I see y'all. Y'all out there doing the works. Y'all doing y'all thing. Keep doing it. Pat yourself on the back. You understand? That's peace, right? But we so confused. You ain't finna get a what's up out of me. And if my phone ring and I see it's you, man, I don't want to talk to that brother. Huh? Watch this. As in all churches, whether it's the church, the camp, the synagogue, the temple, your house, your job, your school, wherever you may be, right? Of the saints. We the saints. It's just letting you know, this is only for the saints of the Father, which is us. So we can't pinpoint and say, oh, no, it was them that made me like that. No, you made yourself like that. You made this situation like that because you didn't want to speak about what's really going on.
Leviticus 19:17. To not stop sin upon your brother. If he offending you, be a man and say something.
Man,
you ain't gotta be ready to fight. You just address him and say, bro, man, because you don't want to let it fester and grow into a grudge, because then you going into sin. So it's best to tell a brother something. Yeah, it's best to why would you somebody step on your shoe 3 times and then you go, man, I'm tired of this nigga keeps stepping on my shoe. But brother, have you said something to the brother? No.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cases like that in Israel. Like, man, this nigga right here, man, boy, did you go talk to that brother? No. Brother, you need to go talk to that brother.
Exactly.
That's how you do all that.
Exactly.
You don't sit there holding a grudge against this brother and not say nothing to this brother. See, I know the law was made for me because I can't help myself.
Exactly.
I gotta say something. I ain't gonna be able to sleep if I don't say something. You know what? I ain't got time to be having some stuff on my brain all night. Oh man, I wish I would have said no. I'm gonna call the brother up. I got to say something.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to.
Because then you get a chance to gain your brother instead of sitting up here harboring feelings against a brother.
Exactly. And you know what? And you know what? To go back to speak on what you're saying, Brother Nehemiah, a lot of us don't know how to prove a friend. We got to understand, in proving a friend, you're going to have your ups and downs. It's going to take you calling that brother when it first happened. Because you never know. The brother might be a hot-headed brother. And you calling in peace like, hey, bro, you know what? Tonight, I really, was offended by what you said, how you did the situation. Man, what you talking about, man? Say, man, look, man, don't be calling my phone. He out of line. All the way. He out of line all the way. So you prove a friend. If you prove him, I'm calling you to say how you offended me and you snapping on me like this, I just proved you. I know how to deal with you. Now, do that mean hate this brother? No. Do that mean turn your back on this brother?
You just know how this brother is.
You just know how the brother is. You just know how you have to.
That's the part of proving. I learned a brother, man, after 3-4 times of a brother doing something, if a brother is late 5, 6, 7 times, you understand this is flawed brother. My brother, goddamn, I keep talking to somebody, this is flawed. You know what I'm saying? If a brother,
hey, brother Nehemiah, listen. Hey, I know class started at 11. Man, I should be pulling up by 11:15. Wait on your boy.
Every single time, this brother's lost. Goddamn, we know such and such. He gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? And when you learn brothers' personalities, like, I feel like me and his like to prove each other. To where I feel like I understand him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I understand his looks. You know what I'm saying? How he be looking. I can tell there's something wrong with him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because we be open and honest with each other, it's easy to get to that point.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And when you get to a point in your life where you like, man, what's the Lord? He the God of peace. When you want peace, and you find somebody else who just want peace too, why would you mess that up? You know what I'm saying? Why would you go out your way and mess that up?
Yeah.
But you the ones, you separate the real from the fakes.
Yeah.
From the ones who stay the same, even killed continuously, and the ones who turn around and do some flip stuff on you that wasn't even called from. But you learn, you gotta prove a friend. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's good or bad.
Whether it's good or bad.
You know what I'm saying? So
whether it's good, and see, we want the good part. We don't want the bad because we don't know how to handle the bad. We don't know how to handle the truth.
The truth hurts.
The truth hurts.
So before we end this out,
okay,
brother Lahat.
Yeah.
You make good music, brother. I'm still bumping the story of a black man.
Hey, thank you, brother. Respect.
I'm bumping all your stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The new one you just gave off the chain.
Appreciate it.
So what you working on right now, man? I know
man,
you drop albums.
Right now, you know me, and I always tell you, my brother, I write my songs on how the Father bring them to me. You know, I'm a messenger. You know what I mean? I instill the message that he give me into music, right? And I go to a scripture about that, showing that music has always been the core of the soul, right? Meaning you touch people with words. You touch people with the knowing of the culture, the people. This is how I insert my life, what I'm going through, right? And the strategies of how to implement what you feel and what the Father give you into the music. So for me right now, I'm working on a couple of songs. I don't know if it's gonna be what they call an EP or album. You know what I mean? I guess I'm just, old school with it. I do a track, record it, do a couple of tracks, record them, and I just place them on SoundCloud or, do a clip on Instagram or place a clip on Facebook. That's just how I do it, because me personally, this is how I feel. The wisdom that the Father give me, he give it to me freely. So why not give it to my people freely? I work. I drive trucks. I cut hair. That's how I survive in the world. Music, we got to understand that that's what this subject is about. The rap game. The rap game. The most biggest Israelite radio station is in what's that place? It's called Ethiopia. That's what the biggest radio station of Israelite music is. It's in Ethiopia. Right? We make music for the people around here. We get the streams, right? But if you really gonna do it, you really doing the music, pushing the music, going to getting your bread and stuff like that, then I feel like, you should be getting phone calls going over there to Ethiopia and places like that, because guess what? That's the biggest music platform for Israelite music. Look it up. You see what I mean? So, to go back to what I was saying, I got kind of off right there. Psalms 137, right? And I'm gonna end it on this right here, my brother. Psalms 137 and verse 3 and 4. Is this how I feel? This how I feel. A lot of brothers might be like, man, what they got to do with anything? This is the core, right? This always been a part of us. It says, for they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us murder, saying, murder, make us happy. I want to feel good. Sing us one of those songs of Zion. Verse 4. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? How can we get the people to understand, or even have the fake Jews to open the door so that we can spread this truth to the people that's out there that's wanting to hear this? How can we get the Ethiopia with the music that we got? Because remember, they changing their language, they Israelite rap into English so that everybody can understand it. So why we can't get our Israelite music, our truth music over there where they at? In Ethiopia, one of the world's biggest platform for Israelite music, rap, hip hop. You see what I mean? When you come in with a real message, when you come in with the message,
know what the problem? You know what the problem is, Doc?
What that is?
You know, Judah gonna wake up first and lead the charge, right? Most of the Jews over here in Babylon. We in Babylon.
Right.
We in the belly of the beast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We in the heart, in the belly of the beast.
Yeah.
Where Satan is working the hardest. Where Satan used the Israelites, used money at 50. Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Prince. You know what I'm saying? Use them up, the greatest talent on the ever touched this earth. Use them up and spit them out.
Run them in the ground.
All that.
Yeah.
Run them in the ground.
Right.
So they don't keep they force field up.
Right. Right. And you know, I'm still pushing the ones that, you know, I done wrote and put out. I'm still pushing them. You know what I mean? The leftovers. You hear me, brother Ishmael?
Yeah.
They still jamming, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The leftovers. You know what I mean?
So this is what I want to end this with. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 33.
Bring it out.
Think about this. People think that you can just listen to his music and it don't mean it's just music. If it's just music, then why is they putting songs on the radio talking about eating vaginas and sucking D's and all this stuff, and your 5-year-old child is in the car listening to K104? What they gonna be doing? What matter of fact, your little girl in the car and Megan Thee Stallion come on, or Cardi B come on. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen if she's been listening to this music? You know what I'm saying?
The baby.
Be evil communication corrupts good manners.
Woo.
That's why when you grew up in the church, if somebody grew in the church, right, and they've been stealing it, what's the first thing they go do when they get a little freedom? You want to listen to the secular music everybody else listening to.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Now, the things that everybody else doing, the way they dress, the way they talk, the way they act, is all predicated on what the artists. They corrupt good manners. They teach the women to dress like whores. When a certain song come on, if it's a song where women twerk, if that song come on and it's a woman, I don't care what it is, grandma will start twerking.
Yeah.
Corrupt manners.
What's the first thing they say? Hey, that's my jam right there.
That's my jam. That's my jam.
You better work, man.
Yeah. Hey, you had the mother of the church sitting up here, sitting in her car, just looking sweet as she can be. That certain song come on by Lil Wayne, her grandbaby listening to Lollipop. Lollipop.
Hey,
you know, all out the spirit.
Hey, I got a verse,
all
man.
Out the spirit.
What you got?
Bring it up.
I got Proverbs 12, 17 through 19.
Proverbs 12.
I'm gonna have to clear the line for young Lion to do this class.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got a little what they call it? A little we got a belt of classes going down the line. You know what I'm saying? A very better classes throughout the week. And we use this Zoom, man, to get them out.
Right.
Let me read this real quick.
Okay.
This the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 17. He that speaketh truth sheweth forth righteousness, but a false witness deceit. There is that speaketh like the piercing of a sword.
Okay.
But the tongue of the wise is health. The lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment.
That's it right there. Hey, that's solid gold right there.
So
that's a nugget right there.
That's the nugget, man. The moral of the story is they don't spend millions upon millions of dollars on these arts for nothing. They give them this money so that little Wayne can put on a dress, so that young Thugger can put on a dress, so that little Uzi Vert, doing whatever talking about satanic stuff, Travis Scott satanic stuff, you know what I'm saying? They out here pushing the agenda, the homosexual agenda. They give them millions upon millions, then prop them up. Oh, Rick Ross got $100 million. Jay-Z got $1 billion. They are this money to make you look up to them. So whatever they do. So when Hov is disrespecting Christ by comparing Christ to LeBron and himself to Dwayne Wade, and doing this type. And with that, this mother want a trip today. We got Lahat on the line. This line must be hot.
Oh yeah. All praises. Hey, all praises, man. And I just want to I want to thank you, brothers, for connecting the dots with me and considering even reaching out to your brother, man, and that really means a lot. Building with your brothers, and once I come back to Texas, I got to fall right in the seat up there and chill. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Me and the fam.
It's all good, man.
Yes, sir.
All good.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be making them connections out as Most High will, man. And we're gonna keep up with the brotherhood.
That's right.
So I look forward to the show again. It was a pretty good show.
All praise. All praise.
That's what it's all about. The knowledge of the Most High God, man.
Yeah. So
look for Lahat, Israelite by blood, man. Check out his Instagram, his YouTube, SoundCloud. He got great music on there, man.
That's right.
Great music, man. Matter of fact, let me play this before we go.
Okay.
Let me play this for the people before we go, man.
Okay.
Now, what was your thought process behind
the who?
I want to know about the story of Black Man.
Uh-huh.
So what was your thought process behind
the story of a Black man? Yo, man, my thought process, man, I was sitting back just thinking about, all the journeys and, all the ups and downs that I've been through. Not only me, but a lot of other Black brothers out there. I've been that guy that stood on the store corner, You know, I've been that guy that ate out the trash can. I've been that guy that's been homeless. I've been that runaway kid. I've been that everything, you know. But you know, through all of it, I started to understand that the Father had me through it all. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm real big on communication. Anybody that talk to me, they'll tell you I'm real big on that. You know what I mean? And you know, I understand in life that, you know, you have brothers that sometimes you can save a brother life by saying, hey, bro, you want to go get a cup of tea? You good? How you doing? You know what I mean? You never know the process and thought of people. I know people right now that, you know, if they could, they'll take themselves up out of here. You know what I mean? You know, so, you know, I understand how, you know, everything is a trap. But what's a trap without a rat? What's a trap without a rat? Huh? It's a dirty game, man. And we want to be so equal with the system, but they don't care about you.
Right.
And that's what this song's about, man. It's a big song too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody need to go look up Story of a Black Man, man. I'm listening to it on SoundCloud right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Israelite by blood, man.
Exactly.
And they got more songs on there.
All praise.
It's the Story of a Black Man. All praise to the Most High God.
All praise to the Most High God.
Hispanic, Native American, and Seminole Indian man. And the Israelites across the four corners of the earth, man. Scattered abroad, man.
All praise.
The story of the Israelites.
Yeah.
So,
for sure. Shalom, my brother.